Free energy drink is the healthiest, best tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull sugar-free energy drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
And we're back. The Nika Simone Show, if you're just joining us. I'm the Nika Simone, 6'2" and some change, a.k.a.
Yes.
Got my fam, Skills Hudson, in the building.
No, just call me Tipsy Skills tonight.
Tipsy, because we got that, we popping the bottles at the KFC.
At the interview, goddammit. He'll be back the next 5 weeks.
back to back.
Andrea, 3 stacks in the building.
3 stacks.
And still hanging in there with us.
Yes,
comedian.
most definitely.
Yes.
Tony rocking the
Yes, this is the interview.
It's the interview.
You thought wasn't going to happen, but it did.
We're addressing everything tonight.
Yes.
Everything.
Never got to ask me another question again after tonight.
Huh?
All Def Digital did make you. I mean, let's shout out that you host the show every Wednesday.
Yes, I do a show. If you're listening, I do a show every Wednesday at Inside Jokes Comedy Club, Hollywood and Highland, the 3rd floor. It's inside the movie theater. So come inside the movie theater. There's a comedy club. There's a movie theater that they transformed into a comedy club every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Presented by Russell Simmons, hosted by yours truly. Yeah. It's the hottest show in town every week, man. We got the hottest comics.
Hot show last night.
It was.
Best DJ, the finest chicks in the room. It's a good time, man.
No, Nika's face,
It's a good time.
I wasn't there, so.
I was there last night. So
No,
it's a great time, man.
Shout out to my boy Carmichael.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Fox for putting it together. Miss Diddy. Who else? DJ Prince. My Rock the World fam. It's real dope. If you're in town,
Bitch ass Nego. Michael Black.
Oh, you talking about
That's his tag. That's his tag. Bitch ass Nego.
Oh yeah, Damon Jr. was funny as hell last night.
He was.
Damon Jr. was bad funny last night. Yeah.
Yes, he
From
was.
the second most famous comedy family
in the world. Come on
the
now.
Wayans.
For real. But All Def Digital was a part of that list as well for Comedy Hype, and it made me think. At the same place, we have the Shaq All-Star in there. They were a part of the list too.
Right.
Do you think All Def Digital plans on putting together like a competition, like how Shaq All-Star does?
A competition? What do you mean?
Comedy-wise. Because you guys are, even though it's comedy all the way around, you do have the stand-up part of it as well.
I don't have any competition, so. No, I'm serious. I don't look at it.
You would host it, but
I would host it, but I don't. Every comic is their own person. I don't look at it like anybody's in competition with anybody. If they want to have a comedy show and there's 4 or 5 comics on it and I host it, fine. But a competition, it's like if you win a comedy competition, what does that mean? It just means that the majority of the room thought that you were funnier that night. It's all about what the majority of the people think. So if 51% of the people thought you were funny and you win, 49% didn't like you. So a comedy it's like competition. What does that mean? It's all into your interpretation. Some people don't think, I met a girl that said, I don't like Richard Pryor. I never thought he was funny. That's your opinion, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
Entitled to that.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
But why?
You never spoke to her again.
No. I was trying to. I met her at a club too. I was trying to date. I was like, so we should go out sometime.
No.
What do you do? I tell jokes for a living. You know what I'm saying? I always minimalize it too, just to make it seem like it's not as big as it really is. I tell jokes for a living, sweetheart. In the simplest form, I say it like that, just so they think like. If they don't know me, like, okay, maybe he's up and coming or whatever, then they see my face on a billboard in Vegas, like, oh shit, he really tells jokes for a living. So I minimalize it. So if you're small-minded, you're gonna think it's not.
Yes.
It can't be as big as what it could be.
Yes. So you tell a little jokes.
Yeah. Oh, your little show. I saw your little show on TV. How's the little show, man? You saw it on fucking TV. I'm in 60 million houses a week, man. How's it a little show?
Oh, you a boss.
Your naked Instagram pictures don't even get that much view. But,
That's what it's good for.
That's what it is. It's what it is, man. It's what it is.
That's the real.
Real.
I know you. Coming back from the song we played again was T. Rand Gilbert. Check him out, please. T. Rand Gilbert on Instagram and everything else. I know you would appreciate hip hop talk. We have our hip hop.
Yes. I'm a hip hop aficionado.
She gets angry if you don't talk about Nas. Like,
I am a hip hop aficionado. Can I tell you an interesting story about Nas? When I first got put on to Nas, Illmatic, I really wasn't messing with him. I didn't really fuck with him like that. Only because the girl I was dating at the time was so on his dick. It made me not like him.
Not even trying to
She named her puppy Nas. She named her car Nas. It was like, yo, you know what? Fuck this dude, man.
That's over the top.
Nas everything.
But then when I got into like how dope he was, it was like, okay, I got to break up with her because I got to be with him. Pause.
Undeniable.
I got to follow him. I can't even follow her. I got to follow this dude.
Yeah.
This dude's going places. Me and you going nowhere, shorty.
Oh my goodness. No, a guest we had was just talking about how he didn't think Nas was
Spanky.
tight, and I was just like,
Yeah, Spanky Hayes.
please
Shout out to
get
Spanky
away from me. Like, how
Spanky
can you,
Hayes, man.
please,
Don't even bring up Spanky Hayes around me, man. Don't even do that. Man.
Let's not. Keep
even
it
do
moving.
Don't even, man.
Oh,
Don't even.
shit.
What's going on in hip hop talk?
Please change the subject. Please change the subject.
Yes, hip hop talk. Let's focus on the hip hop talk.
Tyrese.
Interview.
No, okay,
was
so
some sucker shit,
we're going
man.
to talk about
He called in,
Arizona.
too. He
What's
called
going
in and
on
gave
in
us a little
Arizona?
something.
That was sucker shit, yo.
Yeah, but
No,
go.
fuck
We can
it.
talk. All right,
This is the
say
interview.
what you say.
This is the interview. This is the interview. Okay, the comedy fraternity was disrespected by that dumb shit he did. He was on a radio show and said on camera,
Yeah.
yo, I was in an audition. It came down to me and some other dude. They said, whichever dude blow me off, get the part. And then Tyrese got the part.
yeah.
Mad people heard that. Mad people saw it, heard it, read it. Then he comes back up and goes, nah, I made it up. Yo, why would you disrespect comics like that, yo?
Yeah.
Why would you disrespect just say, yo, I don't even, that was dumb, man. And I know Spanky.
Yeah.
I know him. So it ain't like, this ain't beef or nothing like that.
Yeah.
That was dumb, yo. That was real dumb, and it made us look bad.
Not a good
And
move.
just change the subject, man.
All right, that was his piece.
The interview.
This is the interview. This is the interview.
The interview.
You heard it here first.
That was
Bad for comedy, I guess. It was
bad for comedy, man. It made us look like suckers, man.
I thought it was true. I
Like
was
dead ass,
down.
you didn't think that was
I
some-
down, but I thought it was true though. I thought it's true
Yes,
until
because
you
you're not
said
supposed to say
yes.
stuff that flagrant
Yeah,
if it's
so
not
that's
true.
why. Yes,
That
yes.
was
So I just
flagrant.
felt like
Do you felt like he reneged
when
on
he
it?
said that, when he called in, then I was like, oh, okay.
Even if it's a lie, you say that shit on radio with cameras rolling, you gotta
called
stick
into
to that
our
now.
show.
Now you gotta stick to that.
Yes.
He called into our show and basically he did. He called in
Yes.
right after it happened, my birthday show, matter of fact, and
Yeah.
and he said like basically like, you know, Nika, I don't even have to say, is he gay? Look how he's responding. Like he's showing. He didn't tell us it was a lie. He basically said, man,
Yeah.
like it is what it is.
I don't care how Tyrese responded. He's an R&B singer. He don't, his response was not.
It's irrelevant.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not an R&B singer. I'm a comic, man. When comics do stuff, I look at it like, oh, the comic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If a comic get in a fight with a rapper, I'm like, oh, what the comic do? Because that.
Yeah. His response was that it was comic.
I read that label too.
That's what his response was. That it was his way of comedy. That was his. I'm a comedian. You know what I'm
You
saying?
thought it was funny?
At the time, I did because I thought it was true.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's why I looked at it.
No, I
as a
mean
real nigga.
after the fact. After it was like.
And I was like, I felt a different way when he called in because I still was thinking it was true.
Right.
Until then, I'm like, at the point, I'm like, okay.
That wasn't Spanky. That wasn't.
I was like, okay, because of that. But shit, I was down the whole time, shit, because it was funny to me.
Yeah, we thought he was.
So now let's just see what happens.
dropping bombs.
Hopefully they cross paths one day, and then we'll see, what happens.
The R&B singer in the comment.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But back to our hip hop.
Let's go to hip hop, man.
Back.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a mixtape coming out. Let's talk. Yeah, I really do.
I'm ready.
I really do.
I'm ready. Please let me drop it. Like, send it to my inbox first.
I got
want
you.
that exclusive.
I got you. Yo.
Throw the drops.
Because
on it.
Andrea is a journalist herself.
Yeah, let's go. What we got?
All right, so we need to talk about Arizona and what's going on. The state superintendent is upset because a high school is studying a KRS-One essay. Now, he's saying that this violates the 2010 ban on classes that, quote, promote resentment toward any race or class, and advocate ethnic solidarity instead of being individuals.
Wow. You can't promote ethnic solidarity in Arizona?
That's verbatim. Wow. And he is giving the school district until March to remove the class.
Keep in mind, this is coming from the state that wants no Mexicans.
Exactly, the most racist.
So don't expect much
ever. And
don't expect much as far as being liberal from that state.
Never.
Across the board.
Never. So they have to remove the course. Or
what's the KRS? Is it a specific song or?
It's an essay.
Okay.
So they're using it in the class, I guess, right now, and they're studying that. So they have to remove the class or risk losing 10% of their funding.
Wow.
This is not a joke.
Wow. I know. It doesn't sound like a joke.
It's Arizona. It's annoying. Every time they're in the news, it's for some like racist craziness.
Wow, man.
So my question to you and the callers is, can studying the work of a rebellious musician pose a threat to society?
You want to hear something funny?
Okay.
Picasso was a rebellious artist.
True.
Okay.
Michelangelo was a rebellious artist.
True.
Mozart,
Yes.
Shakespeare were rebellious artists. To be an artist, you have to be rebellious. You have to go against the grain to be an artist.
Agreed.
No artist follows the trends. Artists buck the trends. So any artist would be considered rebellious by those standards.
Definition.
You know what I mean? I like to say, I curse on stage. I'm a rebellious artist. I say words that people find offensive, and I talk about situations that people find uncomfortable. I'm a rebellious artist. You can't be an artist and not be rebellious.
Right.
It's impossible.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it's like, that's damn near like an oxymoron.
That just disturbs me.
It does.
It's
very disturbing.
I think anything taken in the wrong context can pose a threat. I mean, of course,
if you're closed-minded, if you're closed-minded, anything you don't know about is very scary to you.
Yeah.
In the 50s and the 40s, when you didn't know that black people were just people with pigmentation, they were the scariest motherfuckers in the world. Like, they're gonna kill us all if we set them free. You know what I mean? If we let them vote, they're gonna, because you didn't understand. See, this is the thing. Most people, unfortunately, are ignorant.
Let's be honest.
And I don't mean ignorant in the sense of dumb or retarded. Ignorant means uninformed.
Yes.
Uninformed. If you don't know any better, then that's what you get. You get stuff like, you can't study an artist because he's rebellious. You get stuff like black people are 1/4 of a man. You get stuff like that when you're ignorant and uninformed. So that's why I truly think education is the most important thing in the country, in the world. Because if you're educated, the whole world opens up to you like you would never believe.
Read a book.
Yeah, if you're not educated, your world is as small as a thimble.
But don't you think some people that consider themselves educated, when it's on certain things, and it could be the most ignorant thing. I mean, Hitler considered himself educated. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What I mean by posing
he was educated, but he was conservative. Mm-hmm. You have to be educated and be liberal
to get it.
You have to be open to other people's thoughts, other people's feelings, other people's religions, other people's way of lives, other people's way of doing things.
Yeah.
Your way is not the only way every time.
Right.
That's
tolerance.
So you have to
do that simple thing you were saying about the closed-minded person. Just say, like, oh, you doing that? What else? Like, the teacher. When you revert back to the teacher saying, oh, what else you gonna do? Have a backup plan. No, this is the plan.
Right.
This is it.
You got to be liberal. Liberal. Why am I having a problem with that word tonight?
The irony is, his name is the teacher. KRS-One.
The teacher.
Teacher. Like, really?
The teacher. They don't even put the teacher in school.
They're not gonna let him
They don't
teach.
put the teacher in school. That's so horrible, man. We should protest.
We should. You saw they were doing that YG protest because he wasn't nominated for a Grammy. Did you see that?
It was like 4 baby mamas out there with their kids. It wasn't like a real protest.
No, I know.
It was like 4 chicks and like they kids that didn't go to daycare that day. Like YG.
YG.
It's like I didn't see one grown person out there. It was like,
right? See, the thing
it's like YG went past the check cashing spot. Like, yo, go over there, hold these signs.
Yeah, hold these signs down, son.
And they put $5 in their hand.
Shout out to YG. I met him at the BET Awards. He was a cool cat.
Yeah, he's cool.
See, we'll choose to stand up for what we want to stand up for. So
that's the problem.
Thank God I don't live in Arizona.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You got to fight everybody's fight. You can't just fight for the stuff that affects you.
That's true.
You gotta fight everybody's fight. If you're fighting for black rights, you gotta fight for Latino rights.
Right.
You gotta fight for gay rights. You gotta fight everybody's fight, because ultimately it's one fight.
I like that.
Very much
I like
so.
that.
You can't just go, I'll get off the couch when it affects,
me.
when it affects me. You know what I mean?
Definitely, and that's the
Quality
society that we live in.
Let's get for 1 second, man. If I may, for 1 second. For 1 second, if I what's my man? What's the Emmett Till?
Okay.
Emmett Till. His mother sent him down south to visit his family. He allegedly whistled at the white girl. He was murdered, killed. Barbed wire around his neck, put in a lake, attached to a car battery, whatever. You know what I'm saying? His mother said, up until 2 weeks ago, I thought the problems going on in the South would never affect me, because she lived in Chicago. She lived in the city. I thought the problems going on in the South weren't my problems. So I never really worried about them. Until I sent my son to the South, he got killed, lynched, hung, for allegedly whistling at a white woman. So even if you're not near the problem, everybody's problem is your problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The killings going on in Chicago, that's our problem too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The violence going on in Brooklyn right now, I live in LA now, it's still my problem.
Yeah.
If you think it's not your problem, that's your problem.
Yeah. Nika, you be talking.
This is the interview.
Yes.
This is the interview.
Yes.
This is the interview.
You ain't know, huh?
I don't just tell jokes, people.
Yes. We don't just tell jokes and drink bubbly.
Most of the time I do, but
Not
Only
tonight.
when Tony Rock comes.
this is the interview. What else we got in hip hop? Shout out to Spanky.
That's how.
So, are we gonna play that Kanye song?
Yeah, did we find Kanye? No, we finna play your
What kind
song.
of a segue is that, nigga?
All right.
We wasn't. We're about to play that song.
Well, because I saw something up there, but I think we got the Action Bronson joint.
Oh, Action Bronson. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Are we taking
What's
a break?
going on
What
with
are we
Action?
doing? Let me know what's going on here, because I'm
We're
still
going on
talking.
break, right? We
Okay.
finna go on break.
Okay.
What we finna play?
All right.
And the song right here is Acting Crazy. This is off of Action Bronson's new joint, due out March 24th. It's called Mr. Wonderful.
This is the interview.
You heard it.
Simone show. Action Bronson, huh?
No.
Opportunity be knocking. Little motherfucking. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. All my life I was a fuck up. Now I pull the truck up. Same bitch stuck up. Now she wanna suck us. See me hanging out the window screaming what? No more tough luck. A different cloth is what I'm cut from. Baby, oh my lord. The cops chasing Bronson in the all-white Ford. Shit, I'm on that all-night tour. Bitch, I'm alright, but I'm off that raw. I'm in the road dancing south on the top floor. You would swear I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm not, Lord. Hot hoes, every city that we go singing. Heads high, kill them what they know. All I do is eat oysters and speak 6 languages and 3 voices. It's Adriatic summers on a sailboat. Don't even try to call, I'm not available for nothing. Unless it's stupid paper. How about the Studebaker with Anita Baker? Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. I feel so alive, I think I shit myself. I should kiss myself. I'm staring at the man inside the mirror. The reflection shows a wolf though. Goddamn, I'm still cute, ho. All my women play the flute. Serve me play some melon and prosciutto. Left-handed make the fender cry. Count money with a reverent smile, a devil's eye. Half Cherokee and Gemini. Motherfuckers are dumb Pete from Jump Street. And turn your chest plate to lunch meat. I'm in a Humvee, looking like a young me. Now these motherfuckers wanna be chubby? I switched the season, now the hair's curl. Tan skin, I need a bad girl. Cause James Brown said it's a man's world. In a Trans Am twirl, the burner handle made of pearl. That's just daddy's little girl. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek, tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy?
I guarantee he's tight. Andrea loves him.
Where you at?
Yeah. That beat was hot, yo.
Hey,
that was dope.
that was like Drake's producer right there.
What?
Oh, that was dope.
What's his name? Noah 40 Shabib. He's done like grip of Drake stuff since like Successful, like back then.
A grip of Drake stuff?
Grip.
Where you from?
Successful.
I'm from LA.
A grip is a lot?
Yes.
You know when you grip somebody's hair?
It's a grip.
He's like
It's a
his
grip.
catalog.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is,
Same thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's what that means?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what I mean by grip is you snatch a girl by her hair, you get all of that.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Everybody got a different
It could be that too. It could be that too.
Yeah, that beat's tight. I like that.
So we're back, the Nika Simone show. Again,
if you didn't know, this is the interview, y'all.
The interview, man.
This is the interview.
I got my girl hitting me up like, I'm in love with Tony Rock. She said, she's like, you better not say nothing. But girl, why not?
What's her name?
You know her. Remember my homegirl that was with me? Jeremy.
Jammy Jam. Come here.
Oh, what's up, Jamila? How are you, baby? This is the interview. Anything you want to know? I'm an open book. Anything you want to know? No question is off limits.
Yeah.
It's right here.
This is the interview.
This is one I definitely have to ask. I mean,
anything. I'm an open book.
We have Manny Maldonado in the building before.
Mm-hmm.
He's Mexican, Hispanic. I don't even know what word to say sometimes.
Hispanic, Mexican,
It's
same
cool. I'm Mexican and I don't get offended.
Okay, because I be like, look, I don't mean
right?
Yeah,
I know Manny. I think I know. It's the person I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
he was part of the Latin Kings of Comedy at some point in time too.
Right.
And then it made me think, okay, with Michael Blackson calls himself, or we call him the African King of Comedy. I know there's a few others on that side, because shout out to Michael Williams. He had updated me on some people. But when it comes to Kings of Comedy, it was first done obviously with, the Cedric Entertainer.
Bernie.
Steve Harvey.
Steve and DL, yes.
DL. So, and that was an all-black cast.
Right.
And then when I saw that Manny was a part of the Latino one, it made me think, how important do you think it is to showcase comedy on that type of scale for groups of people?
It goes back to what I it goes back to what I said earlier. Well, first and foremost, there's only one king of comedy, Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Richard Pryor is the king of comedy. There will never be another Richard Pryor. He's the king of comedy. So I didn't even like the name the Kings of Comedy, because it's like, they not the Kings of Comedy. Richard Pryor is the one true king. I didn't like the name of the tour. The four comics I love.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the name Kings of Comedy, because Dave Chappelle was still out there.
Yeah.
And my brother was still out there. So it was argumentative as to who was really, if you're going to do four, let the people decide who the four are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just put a tour together and said, it's us, we the Kings.
It's us, we the
It's like you
Kings.
can't give yourself your own nickname. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The streets name you give you your nickname.
Yeah.
You can't call yourself a champion.
So that's one. Number two, that goes back to what I said earlier about funny is funny. You see, the Latinos feel the need to do Latino Kings of Comedy. Black people feel the need to do Black Kings of Comedy. White people don't do that. They just go, we funny, man. Funny's funny. It's not the European Kings of Comedy. It's no the white Kings of Comedy. We just four comics on a tour. We call it the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. We're four funny comics. We don't feel the need to cater to just one, to put ourselves in a box and cater to one ethnic group. So it's almost like
very much so.
You're doing yourself a disservice. You know what I mean? But I mean, the Kings of Comedy, I loved it. It was great. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. I loved it. I watch it all the time. It's inspiring,
Who would your Kings of Comedy be? If you was put together, if we didn't make it about, urban comedy,
living, dead,
whatever you want to do. Okay, because like we were talking about earlier today.
Okay,
how do legends keep being known?
Okay, so my Kings would be Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle.
You said it.
Boom.
You said it. He said it.
Why your brother? Because he's your brother?
No. My brother's the funniest motherfucker in America. It's like, I'm sure. I know I'm a little biased, but it's like the work speaks for itself. Look at the catalog. Look at the catalog. I think he's number 2. I think it's Pryor and then him. And look at the catalog.
Wow. Okay.
Look at the catalog.
Yeah.
Bold.
You know what I mean? Like people are like Richard. I mean, Richard Pryor, where his work speaks for itself. It's timeless. I heard Live on the Sunset Strip when I was 10 years old. It was the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. I heard it when I was 20 years old. It was the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. I heard it when I was 30 years old. Yes. It was the funniest thing I ever heard in my life.
Okay.
It's timeless.
Yes.
I put Bring the Pain.
Yes, Bring the Pain, Big
right
and Black.
behind that.
So funny.
Bring the Pain and Big and Black.
Blacker,
right
Big and Blacker. Oh my
Bring
God.
the Pain better than Raw, better than Delirious.
So
better than You So Crazy. Better than, and I'm sure people think I'm biased, but look at the work. Check the
number.
Check the numbers. The numbers don't lie.
965-1600.
My brother's number 2.
Who do you think? Who would your King's Comedy be skills?
Oh man, if I had to shoot, I would.
And if I gotta go, look, and I'll give you 2. If I gotta go just alive, I'll go. Dave Chappelle is my favorite comic in the world, by the way.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle is my idol.
Yeah.
I got to see Dave Chappelle.
I would go Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Mike Epps. You know who?
Give me it.
I'll give you 2. I'll give you 1 and then honorable mention. 1, barring all the bullshit he's going through right now, he's still alive and he's still a king, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Bill.
But I'll also give you, and this one people are going to be like, really? Cedric the Entertainer.
Really?
Okay.
Listen, I was in New York. I was in New York over the summer. I went to Royale's show, Mixtape Comedy.
Yeah.
I just happened to stop by to check it out. Royale's my man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to stop by, show love.
Yeah.
Cedric went up on some like, hey, Cedric Entertainer's in the room, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Packed room, and it's a small comedy club, 225 maybe tops. Cedric went up. I swear to you, I never saw him funnier than he was that night.
Wow.
And he was so funny that I went to Royale and said, yo, I want to go up. Like, bring me up, like, if you could find some time, you know what I'm saying? Because it was inspiring.
Okay.
And my first 5 minutes was like, yo, give it up for Cedric, man. Yo, that was incredible. His ad libs, his improv was just, he would say something about somebody in the room and then act that shit out right there. And he looked like the type of dude that does this. And then he would do that shit.
I would say I don't think he gets as much credit.
No, listen, he does not. He does not.
I will say that.
I was sleeping on him until that day.
Yeah.
Even in Kings of Comedy, I'm like, Cedric the Entertainer, really? When I saw him that night, it was like, oh shit. So I would give you Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Mike Epps, Cedric, or Bill Cosby if he's not in jail.
No Jerry Springer. No Jerry Springer on there, huh?
Yeah.
No Jerry Springer?
Jerry Seinfeld.
I was like, what?
No. I met Jerry Seinfeld. He was a dick to me, man. So I don't, you know.
That never bothered me.
Are you gonna give us what happened? This is the interview.
This is the interview. No, I'll give you everybody that shit on me in this interview. How much time we got?
Please tell us.
Okay.
We're like running a little over.
Our engineer, shout out to our engineer, Keys.
I'm gonna give you in no specific order. I come to LA on a Sunday night. My first day in LA was a Sunday night. I had an audition for the Laugh Factory I had an audition for the Comedy Store on Sunday night.
Okay.
I had to audition for the Improv on Monday night, and I had to audition for the Laugh Factory on Tuesday night. So my plan was to get into all 3 comedy clubs in 3 days.
Okay.
It was my first time ever in Los Angeles. I didn't know anybody.
Okay.
I go to the Comedy Store that Sunday night. Mitzi Shaw, the owner of the Comedy Store, is in the back of the room. You got to do 5 minutes to be a regular in the club.
Okay.
I do my 5 minutes. I hear her in the back of the room. And you know, you've seen Mitzi. She's old Jewish white lady, weird voice.
Yeah.
She's like, he looks just like his brother.
Yeah.
I go up and do my 5 minutes. She goes, oh, he's funny. And she calls me over. She's like, here's the number to call your availability. You're a member of the club now. So I get in one club one day.
Yeah.
I call home like, yo, I'm in the Comedy Store. The next day, Improv Monday night. Lester Barry is the host.
Okay.
I walk in, I see a bunch of comics. Now, this is my second day in Los Angeles. I see a bunch of comics that I had seen on Comic View that I knew their faces, didn't know their names, or didn't know them personally. So they all talking in a group, and I walk over like, hey, fellas, you know, I'm like, hey, my man, yo, I saw you on Comic View, yo, fan of your work. And this dude, like, yo, I saw you when you did that bit about whatever. I study everybody. Yeah. So they like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, y'all know who hosting? Yeah, Lester's hosting. They point to Lester. I walk over to Lester. Lester got the list in his hand. Hey, man, I'm on the show tonight. Can you tell me when I go up? He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Tony Rock. He looks at the list and he goes, you ain't first.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right.
Just ask, when am I
I'm
going?
like, that was a little weird. So I walk away. I'm standing in the back of the room like, okay, maybe he's going to tell me, before I go up. So I walk like the third comic's up and I'm like, yo, am I like anywhere
close?
Close? He's like, yo, you not next, man. And walks away again. So now the Brooklyn kicks in. And I'm thinking, yo, I'm going to have to punch this motherfucker in his face my second day in LA. But then I'm thinking I'm going to get banned from the club. They might not ever let me play here. I don't know the rules of LA as opposed to back home. So I'm like, let me chill. He comes over like 10 minutes later like, yo, you next. What you want me to say? You Chris Rock's brother?
Oh, wow.
Excuse me?
And I'm like,
they mad immediately.
I say, yo, fam, listen, if you don't know what to say about me, say the same thing for me that you said for the last comic. If you don't know what to say, just say the same thing. So I go up, and he goes up, and he's like, does like 15 minutes in front of me, and he goes, y'all ready to keep your show going? This next motherfucker, he's supposed to be funny. I never seen him before.
What?
But he Chris Rock brother, so we'll find out.
What?
And now that's when I find my calmness.
Disrespect.
And I say, you know what? Just kill him with kindness. So I go up and I'm like, yo, give it up for Lester Barry, man. I'm like, give it up for Lester Barry. Yo, I'm a fan of his, man. I watched him on Comic View for years. It's my second day in LA, y'all. I'm just happy to be on the show with this dude. Give it up for him. So I go the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then I proceed to beat the shit out the room. I knew the jokes was there. So I'm like, now I'm going to really give it to him. So I smash the room. I'm like, yo, good night. Give it up for Lester Barry. He comes off stage after he brings up the next comic, comes on me like, yo, I got this room on Thursday. If you want to come through, man. I fucking turn around, just walk out the club.
Exactly.
To this day, me and Lester Barry will never be friends.
Why?
Because it didn't have to be like that.
It didn't
You didn't have to do that. It was no reason. To this day, we will never be friends.
Until they want something out of you is when they start acting nice and they change their
Jerry
ways.
Seinfeld, I met at Comedy Cellar in New York City. He was actually there with my brother. And my brother went to go on stage. So I thought, okay, here's an opportunity to go get a picture with him. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm Chris's brother. Can I get a picture? And he was just like...
Ew!
And once I heard that, I was like, oh, no, wait, don't get up. Never mind.
Sit down.
Don't even worry about it.
Wow,
like,
so
I tried to go in on the like, hey, I'm part of the team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once I heard the
yeah,
be cool.
Very good. It's good.
That's why That's why I don't like to meet celebrities. I don't have any. I have 2 celebrity friends. I don't have any celebrity friends. I don't like to meet celebrities because they always ruin my image of how cool I thought they was.
wow.
Oh,
When I see a celebrity, like I see like Denzel, I'm like, oh shit, I love this nigga so much. But if I go over and say hi to him and he a dick, it's gonna ruin everything.
It's gonna ruin everything.
So I don't like to meet celebrities. I don't talk. Yo, I got 2 celebrity friends, man.
Who?
Dwayne Martin and Jamie Foxx.
All right.
I would say Will Smith, but I don't really talk to him like I talk to him. Like Dwayne, I could call anytime. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool. That
Jamie was at the show last night. Jamie was there last night.
Oh, okay.
He was just up top. He said, "Don't shout him out."
Okay.
But like, other than that, I don't want no celebrity friends because you're gonna ruin my image of you.
man.
Yeah. Charlie Murphy shit on me one time.
No.
Yep.
See, Murph.
This is the interview.
Dude, damn. Him too?
Murph.
Man, we need to go on a break and we gotta hear this because I met Charlie. Somebody in the notes on the comedyhype.com mentioned like Charlie Murphy should have been on the list and
What list?
The game changers of comedy list.
Yeah, he knows. He's salty. He's like, nah.
So when we come back, we're
Emphatically
a little bit over today because we got Tony Rock in the building.
The interview.
This is the interview.
Right back. Not shooting the shit no more.
Murphy
The Nika Simone show.
The Nika Simone show.
He went to school with Eddie.
As I lay me down to sleep, I hear her speak to me. Hello, Maury, how you doing? I think the storm ran out of rain, the clouds are moving. I know you're happy, 'cause I can see it. So tell the voice inside your head to believe it. I talked to God about you. He said he sent you an angel. And look at all that he gave you. You asked for one and you got two. You know I never left you. 'Cause every road that leads to heaven's right inside you. So I can say, hello, my only one. Just like the morning sun, you keep on rising until the sky knows your name. Hello, my only one. Remember who you are. No, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistakes. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, the good outweighs the bad, even on your estate. Remember I'd say, hey, hey, one day you'll be the man you always knew you could be. And if you knew how proud I was, you'd never shed a tear, have a fear. No, you wouldn't do that. And no, I didn't pick the day to turn the page. I know it's not the end every time I see her face and I hear you say, hello, my only one. Remember, you got the world, 'cause you got love in your hands, and you're still my chosen one. So can you understand? One day you'll understand. So hear me out, hear me out. I won't go, no goodbyes, no goodbyes. Just hello, just hello. And when you cry, I will cry. And when you smile, I will smile. And next time when I look in your eyes, we'll have wings and we'll fly. No, my only one. Just like the morning sun, you'll keep on rising till the sky knows your name. And you're still my chosen one. Remember who you are. No, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistakes. Hey, 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 hey. Tell Nori about me. Tell Nori. I just want you to do me a favor. Tell Nori about me. 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 Tell Nori about me.
Don't tell me this, man. I love Jerry.
Tell Nori about me.
There you go.
That was that Kanye, what we talking about, right? With,
Only one, only one.
I'll have a kid tonight.
it don't make me want to do that. I'll practice.
Everything made me want to have a kid. Everything. I see a little commercial with a little kid running through. I'm like, I want to have a kid, man.
Nope.
You have kids?
I don't have kids.
You don't have kids?
Pull-out game is vicious, yo. What you mean I got kids? What you heard? What you heard? What you heard? Ain't mine.
Oh, so Sheila lying.
Ain't mine.
No, I be saying you.
Are you gonna have Tony Rock on the show?
niece.
Show him my picture.
I take my niece
That's your
everywhere. Yeah,
niece.
she's with me every day, all of that.
She's
I love her.
patootie too.
That's my baby.
I like seeing kids from afar. It don't make me want to have one. But
Nah, that's my baby.
I'm like, I'll visit. But I know.
I'm from a big family. I got 7 brothers and 2 sisters, man. I need, I need around me. Like I just grew up around,
Skill showed me your sister. We're back, you guys. The Nika Simone Show. If you want to get in the conversation, give us a call 323-65-1600.
I showed you what?
His sister last night.
Oh yeah.
We were at All Def Digital last night. Inside Jokes.
I brought her on stage last night.
Yeah.
I think I came walking down the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a good show last night. No,
Yeah.
but she's gorgeous. I was like,
She aight.
a brick house right there.
She aight.
Somebody had told me I was a brick house, and I'm looking at her. I got to write that blog up, actually. My plan is for the new year. We were talking about resolutions
Right.
last year, and I was like, I never really made up resolutions, but this year I started off writing a blog about myself and just different things that would happen to me and my thoughts on people's responses to things. Just really, it's called My Inner Rantings and Ravings from My Bathroom Toilet. You can find it at nikasimone.wordpress.com. But I was writing about the This one time, this woman I had walked in and she was talking about, oh my goodness, like you was what they was talking about when they said a brick house. And I was like, I don't know if it got to be a compliment, right? Cause
it is a compliment.
You want to be one.
It is a compliment.
But I'm sitting up here at the same vision looking at her just with this, the epitome of what men today say is a brick house. And here she is telling me I'm a brick house, and I was like you said, you just sometimes tell people something, man. Lift their spirits. Stop being within your own self, and that's the same spirit you throw out as well.
Yes, you see me out there, tell me I'm cute.
Your sister fine.
She aight.
And I was like, women, that's just. I mean, when Skill was like, that's Tony's sister right there. I said, word, wow, okay.
She aight. Shout out to Quan, yo. Shout out to Andy.
Well, now look, everybody up in here giving out they Jerry Springer stories, pissing me off.
Seinfeld.
Why do I keep saying Springer?
You must have liked
I love something. Must have happened. I don't know why I'm thinking about Jerry Springer. Because
he could have just like my experience. He could have just been like if he didn't want to take a picture, he could have just said not right now. I'd have been cool with that. We was in a restaurant. I'd have been like, okay, I understand. We in a restaurant. You don't want to, because if you take one, you got to take 20. But just to go,
the big size.
Like, damn, nigga, I didn't stick my hand in your food and like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say stop eating, take this picture.
Give me that fork.
You know what I mean? That's why I always see. That's the thing.
Stop eating.
The way I act is partially because it's who I am. You know what I'm saying? A huge part of it is because that's who I am. It's just my nature. But it's also because I remember the days when I was the guy asking for the picture. I remember when I was the guy asking for the autograph, and I remember the guy when I was the guy that went to go on stage, and I was in the green room with the the headliner.
Yes.
So that's why I put comics up. They can walk in the green room and say, "What's up, yo? Go up, do some time."
Yes.
Because I remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I take every picture because I remember that. I
and
sign every autograph.
the game and knowing like how you said that you was studying the game also before, like as you was getting in and you know what I'm saying, and respecting the game, and that's how I felt. Like I admired these cats. And we in the same game, in the same, but I respect it. You know what I'm saying? So when I see you, I was like, but then you mess up what I don't seen for all these years, and then now you don't treated me like that. I'm like, God damn, I don't.
Can't look at the same.
Can't even. Right.
I think when you become a celebrity or more popular than regular people, you have to remember the fact that why you're relevant and stay relevant, because I know it has to be a part of why you keep getting booked to certain things because of your likability as well.
You gotta realize that.
Don't lose it.
You gotta realize this is what you have to try to maintain the fact that you have to try to remember how people see you. When you're that famous, you gotta realize, oh, that's right. Like to them, I'm really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I sign every autograph. I take every picture. Me and my boys are like, nigga, you just Tone to me. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck, nigga, you just Tone. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together, nigga. We fucking shared sandwiches, slept in the same bed, shit like that. You just Tone to us. But other people might be like, oh shit, Tony Rock. And you have to remember that.
Yeah.
That's why I sign every picture. I take every picture, sign every autograph. Because to that person, I might be the motherfucker they was like, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That household name.
So you gotta remember how other people look at you.
Yeah.
But then other people sometimes have to remember like you're a regular person too. So they kind of fall back sometimes. When I'm with my niece, I'm carrying her, we eating in a restaurant, I got her in my lap and I'm feeding us like, yo, can I get a picture? Fam, can you give me 2 seconds? I'm feeding my niece here, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got you, but
be respectful. And I'm 6'2" and I wear heels and I look at me. I understand a little bit.
You draw a little attention.
I draw a lot of attention.
You draw a little attention.
And to me,
you get a little bam 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 when cars going past.
Brick house.
Brick house.
God damn. You thicker than the Snickers, girl.
People like to say shit as they run by, and I get it. My sister had to teach me, like, and I'm not even on anybody's level yet as far as I'm concerned.
No, you on your level. You don't gotta be on nobody else's level.
I'm just on my own. So to me, she's like, when people come see you a certain way, they see you a certain way. Mm-hmm. And you get, I don't mean to get irritated. I posted a meme today. It was a little Duval talking about, basically the point of the meme is, when the people that come up to me try to approach me or flirt with me, it makes me think, what would make you think I would mess with you? and and my and my thing is because of the men that do approach me or have the confidence to approach me. I get it. I'm a tall woman. It's intimidating. women scared to look at me. I had to learn. Like I used to. I'm telling you, when I was younger, I used to buck up with people like, "What you looking at?" Because I didn't understand.
Right.
But I have to. I get what the celebrity means. I understand.
I had a girlfriend one time that was super. Y'all might know her. Like I don't want to say her name because y'all might know her.
It's the interview.
She was super thick, super curvy, and I stepped to her in a club one night in Hollywood, and she said, "You not intimidated by me?" Ooh. And I was like, I swear I didn't get it. I was like, wait, why would I be? Like, I don't get it. What about you is intimidating? I don't get it. And she's like, just, because most people,
people say the dumbest stuff. It's just, and I get it.
I don't want to say her name because I later found out that she was messing with a friend of mine's on some he was married and so I can't.
Oh, on the side.
This is, don't get it twisted. This is the interview.
Oh, that's the code right there. You got to respect the code.
But she was like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And she was like, "You're not intimidated by me?" And I'm like, "Why should I be? I didn't understand it."
Yeah.
And then when I thought because you create your body crazy, I should be fall back. But no, that's why I'm standing here, man.
Yeah.
As opposed to just coming up
So say something.
Yeah, I'm not saying say something. I'm saying say something right if you're going to say something.
I'm like, can you say something? I know you're attracted to me, but you're not saying anything.
They'll just walk up on you.
I don't say things. I'm too shy. I don't ever say anything.
If you see a guy you like, you don't approach at all.
I don't approach a guy that I like.
Really? Never. Wow.
It's really bad.
Interesting.
It's bad.
We got to get up out of here, but I still want to get this Charlie Murphy story.
Okay, here's the Charlie Murphy story. I was doing a show in New York City, Long Island.
Hey.
At it used to be called Westbury Music Fair. Now it's called something else. It's called Long Island Performing Arts Center. It used to remember when it was Westbury? It was Westbury Music Fair for a long time. Now it's called Long Island Performing Arts Center. The show was hosted by Talent.
Oh, I know Talent. He's a tall dude.
Talent was the host. Lineup was Talent, Nikki Carr.
Okay, Nikki Carr.
Freeze Love.
No, Freeze Love.
Tone. Intermission. Charlie. No, it was Talent, Nikki Carr, Freeze Love, Intermission, Tony Rock, Charlie Murphy.
Okay.
So I fly home for the show, and the show's Saturday night in Long Island, right?
Okay.
I fly home Wednesday. Thursday morning, we get up at 6 in the morning, Charlie and I. They send a car to pick us up. We go do Good Day New York. We do Hot 97. We do Power 105. We do Double BLS. That's one day. The next day we do Good Afternoon New York City, whatever TV show. We do some TV show. We do a lot of TV, a lot of press.
Yeah.
We do a couple of newspaper articles together. We did everything together. Just us two, because we the last two comics on the show. On the poster, Charlie's the 8x10 picture. I'm the, what's the next size down from that? Like the 4x6, 5x7. Okay.
5x7.
So it shows you that it's him, the headliner, and then me, the guy before him.
Right.
And then the other pictures are wallet size on the side. So if you look at the poster, you go, okay, so those guys will be first, then Tony, then Charlie.
Yeah.
By the way, the poster's set up.
Yeah.
And the fact that I've been doing press with him all week would let you know that, these are two guys closing the show.
Yeah.
Right? Yo, this dude let me do press with him the whole week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday night, I'm in the car. Now, here's the beautiful thing about Tony Rock. My friends, my dudes been my dudes. My dudes been my dudes. We've been 2 years old, 4 years old together. So everybody you see me with is like, yo, we lifers. So these dudes will go to the wall for me every time, and they know without a question I'll do the same for them.
Yeah.
So we get to the venue, and the promoter's like, yo, let me talk to you. I'm like, what's up? Charlie felt that you were too high energy.
Intimidated.
To go, he didn't want to go after you. So we're going to move you up in the lineup.
The whole time.
So I'm like, fam, what do you think? You the promoter, what do you think? No, I think we should keep it the way it is. Well, if you paying for everybody, paying everybody, you put the show on, why don't you just say, yo, I want it to stay the way it is?
Yeah.
Well, he don't want to follow your energy, man. You a little too fast paced, too high energy. I'm like, wow, yo, you serious? Scared. So they moved me up and cut my time. I was supposed to do 30 minutes. They was like,
and cut the time.
They was like, do 20, you go up second and do 20.
No.
So I go to the green room. I got my dudes with me. I go, yo, y'all got my back, right? They're like, yo, we got you, son. We got you. I tell them what happened. Yo, they tried to cut my time, and they gonna move me up in the lineup. So I'm gonna do my 30. Y'all gonna hold me down, right? Yo, son, if anybody touch the mic, cut the light on, anything, we gonna end the show. We gonna end the show. Bet. So I text my brother, because my brother had hit me like the day before, like, yo, I don't think he should follow you, man. I'm like, I know, but that's the way the promoter did it.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to be on the show. I'm happy to be home. You know what I'm saying? So Nikki Talent goes up. He brings Nikki Carr up. She does a thing. Talent goes back up. He brings me up. I walk up there. I look at my boys like, yo, y'all got me, right? Son, do you, yo. At like 15 minutes, they start lighting me.
Yeah.
I keep going. 20 minutes, they lighting me. I keep going. 25, they blah, 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 blah. All the lights, the flashing of the house lights, all that. I go, yo, I see the fucking light, man. I go, listen, I'm fucking home. I'm doing my time. The room go crazy.
Nice.
I do my next 5, I get off, I walk off.
Yeah.
Now I come off stage, and it's the newspapers are there. They backstage. They want to get off. Hey, can we get an interview? So now I'm heated. So I'm going to talk the way I want to talk. So the lady's like, so, great show. What do you want to say? I'm like, yo, I want to say, if you scared of me, man, just say you scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if I'm an AK-47 and you a 22, that ain't my fault. So she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I said, everybody know what I'm talking about. Everybody know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's like, are you saying that people that they didn't want you on the show? I'm like, no, I'm not saying everybody didn't want me on the show.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't want me on the show.
Yeah.
Yo, I swear to you, next day, newspaper, daily news newspaper, page 6, like the gossip page, that shit said, it was a picture of me, a picture of Charlie. That shit said, apparently, Chris and Eddie are best friends, but we can't say the same for Tony and Charlie. And then it was like over the weekend in Long Island, there was a show. They break the whole thing down. It was like, and then Tony went into a rant, and they had everything. I said, like, yo, if you scared, say in quotations, like, if you scared, say you scared. Yo, son, my brother calls me again, like, yo, I understand why you did it. You shouldn't have went that hard. You should have just been like, yo, this is what it is, and let it go. He said, but I know you had your niggas with you, and you was amped the fuck up, nigga. So I can't even be mad at you, but it is what it is. That nigga should have just been like, yo. Son, he should have just been like, yo, just headline. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But his ego wouldn't let me headline. But his work wouldn't let me go before him.
Yes, and he was with you the whole time.
Right. Like so just tell me I don't got to do press. If that's the case, if you know you're going to do that, then be like, yo, you don't got to do press with us.
That's shiesty.
You can just sit this out. You know what I'm saying? But to make me do that to sell tickets, then come back around and go, now I'm going to shit on you at the 11th hour was fucked up.
Yeah,
you know
very much so.
Yeah. This is the interview.
Shots fired. Shout out to Keith.
Funny team versus everybody.
Man, what a show. What a show. What a show.
Yes.
I'm fed.
You saying wrap it up. I'm going to shout out everybody. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Tell about your boot camp too, fam.
Oh,
January 17th.
I got you know, the new year starts and everybody wants to get fit, and January they want to start working out. I got a celebrity boot camp. January 17th, I got a bunch of celebrity trainers. They train real buff people in the industry.
Okay.
They're volunteering their time. It's January 17th. You can register at bootcamp@tonyrock.com. No, bootcamp@tonyrockcomedy.com. It's free. I'm paying for everything. I paid for the trainers. I paid for the facility. We got boxing, basketball, cardio. We got Pilates. We got jogging. It's 5 different trainers with 5 different specialties that they specialize in, and they'll teach you their specific specialty as far as workout. We got a nutritionist that will teach you a meal plan if you want to eat healthy and get healthy and stay healthy for the new year. It's my diabetes foundation. It's called the My Rock Foundation. My father had diabetes. He passed away. I started the foundation, a tribute to my father. To whom much is given, much is expected.
It's real.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Peace.
Yes.
At Tony Rock on Twitter, at Tony_Rock on Instagram. Peace.
Man.
POP, hold it down.
Before we even get out of here, I gotta get a happy birthday shout out to Pebbles in the building. Thanks for coming and joining us.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy. Do you want to come on camera and say hello to anyone? Way back.
Tell you
Trying to get back